Hey, and welcome to Inner Circle, or Inner O. This is a 1995 WOD that I played a lot as a kid. It's a hugely nostalgic map for me. I don't ever hear anyone talk about it. Excuse me, shotgunner. Let's kill the chain gunner here and grab his gun. You can see that, yes, this has a few interesting quirks to it. That wall there that was pulsating, that will be important later on. But you can see there's quite a new few textures here. This is a very ambitious WOD. I have a lot of memories of this one. It's a very large level. It's basically 3 levels crammed into one. But as you can see, it's very well designed for a 1995 WOD. It's very large, and it does appear very empty, but that will change. That's all I'm going to say about that. But yes, I have many memories of this WOD. I don't know if this was one of the first ones I ever played, but this is one of the ones that stuck with me over the years. Because it's a very, very ambitious WOD. And some of the things that it tries are very clever. We'll come around here and grab the super shotgun. Because, believe it or not, this map gets very busy later on. One thing I really like about this level is that it circles around on itself, so it's quite open. At the start we could have gone left or right, and the map doesn't really tell you which way is the right way. So you can see here we're going to run back through the entrance. We've done all this going the other way. There's a secret door here. We're going to open this. I'm going to grab a berserk pack. That might be useful later in the level. We'll see how things play out. But as you can see, there's a lot of room to explore here. There's a lot of big rooms, a lot of narrow rooms. If you drop down there, you head towards the blue key. But yeah, this WOD is actually on the Doom World id game database if you want to find it. It's Inner O WOD. And the WOD was made by a guy called Brian Martin or Zombie Wolf. So this is actually one of the features that I remember most fondly about this. Look at the way the glass shatters when you shoot it. That's so cool. This is the 1995 WOD, you have to remember, and you can do that to any of the glass panes in this room. And it's just something that stuck out in 1995, like, because you didn't see that in Doom WODs normally. So when we grab this, there's obviously going to be a monster closet. Oh, hello. Oh, there they all are. We're not going to pick up all the ammo that these guys drop, because there's plenty of shotgun ammo at the start of this level, as you can see. Take out all these guys. As you can see, the wall opened up round there, so we're going to take out all these guys. It's just really fun to shoot the glass. I'm not even lying. I'm easily amused. But you can see how there's pulsing walls all over the place, and as we sort of progress through the WOD, you'll understand what those actually come to mean. But it's a very open level design, this. It doesn't hold your hand. And you'll see that again in a second, because there's 2 teleporters that we can go into here. The game doesn't really tell us which one to go into. Both of them can be explored at your leisure. But these kind of lead off to separate little levels in themselves. In fact, I think in the text file, the guy even says that this was basically 3 levels crammed into one. You can also see there's a lot of wide open spaces. And trust me, you'll be finding out later why that is. There's the Spider Mastermind. I think we need the yellow key to progress further here, or the red key, one of the 2 keys, because the red door's just behind this teleport here. I love the use of these like textures for teleporters as well. It's a bit more hexen in design, and I like that. I really do. It's a shame that, you know, that doesn't sort of make its way into the main games. But this area here is probably the first major area of conflict. There's a whole bunch of enemies here, and there's several ways you can approach this area. As you can see, there's different openings that lead to different ways, but there's a ton of enemies in here. Just got to be careful here not to get overwhelmed by all these enemies. This is why I went into the other teleporter first, because if we didn't have the plasma rifle here, this would be a lot more difficult. The Baron of Hell there, who I'm going to take out. But yeah, I like how each of these areas has like their own little distinct feeling, and I think that this WOD is very, very ambitious. It's a very large WOD. It's a single level, so this isn't a multiple level WOD, but it does try to create like this multi-world feel. It's very ambitious. It doesn't do everything right. There are some things that I'm not a fan of, and we'll talk about that as we sort of make our way through here. The difficulty curve in this WOD is up and down like a seesaw at various points. But you can see how like there's quite a few enemies now making their way into this area. We're taking the long way here. We could technically go around the short way. In fact, let's go the short way. If you're smart, you can come through here and cut out a lot of that extra area. But you lose out on a lot of like ammo and nice extras. But yeah, this is really not a bad looking area. I'm gonna grab some cell ammos because we'll be needing that imminently. I'm not gonna touch that invulnerability yet. I think we might end up needing it. Oh yeah, oh god, yes. Oh yeah, I forgot about the 3 arch vials. I thought there was 1 in there, but there's actually 3. So yeah, there's 3 arch vials in that room, which of course I'm going to get rid of using the invulnerability. Yeah, if you try and take this on without the invulnerability, this is only going to be a bad time for everyone. We'll take out the Pain Elemental here. Kill the Caco Demon. And that one too. But what I like about this area is that you're not forced to sort of approach it in one way. There are several ways you can kind of go about it. And obviously because we got the super shotgun and because we picked up the plasma rifle from the other area, we've made it a lot easier for ourselves. This is a very exploration heavy level. If you don't like exploring, this level is definitely not for you. It is quite non-linear in the sense that the progression, it's pretty much up to you how if you want to dip in and out of the different areas, and I kind of like that. We could technically now just run out of here, and oh god, I forgot about. Oh wow, okay, I forgot about this trap. Oh, okay, not good, not good. Oh, oi. That was actually really clever design because I just dove in here, did not expect this, and as you can see, I've ended up in a bit of a hairy situation. So that's nice. But yeah, one thing I like is that this level's very lax in kind of which direction you want to go. Obviously, there are points where you have to go through certain coloured doors and get keys, but you can make it a lot easier on yourself if you go exploring, and that I like. I do like big levels that are well designed. Oi. That being said, there are some points where like the way forward isn't as obvious as you'd imagine. Like for example, the exit is not clearly marked on this map, and it can be quite difficult to work out where it is if you're not aware. We've already seen the exit door, by the way, and I can guarantee that no one will have noticed what it is, and that's like one of the things that I think lets this down somewhat, because sometimes in this WOD you can kind of get lost because it is very big, and you can kind of get you can get absolutely staggered. So I'm just gonna run over here and grab the Megasphere. I'm just gonna go up here. I don't want to leave any enemies behind. So take out these two. There's a Hell Knight here. Excellent. I think take you out. But you can see that there's a lot of areas to explore here. There's a lot of hidden spaces. I think there's some ammo here. Oh, wait. Oh, hello. Completely forgot about you. So yeah, as you can see, even though we've come into this area quite extensively, there are quite a few enemies dotted around. I like the lighting in that area as well. It's flickering and it's not all like on one set lighting pattern, so it's pretty nice. Grab that cell ammo. So I think picking up the red key activates those pulsing walls that we saw earlier on. And what that ends up doing, as you can see there, it starts enemies teleporting into the level, which we're going to obviously have to deal with. So each one of these becomes like a spawning point for various enemies. So this is another idea that I like in this level. The fact that because it's so big, you know, you've got all this space for these encounters. So as you can see, all these different spaces have opened up now. Oh, hello. So all these monster closets have opened up, which means we've got all these encounters ahead of us here. Let's take out all the zombie men and chain gunners here. Just going to very quickly have a look up here. So this one hasn't... nothing spawned here yet. Oh god, hello. So we'll take out these cacodemons here. There's quite a few. Oh, and I want to get rid of that pain elemental there before he brings too many lost souls into the party. Oh wow, look at all those imps up there as well. Oh god, this has turned into a bit of a messy room, hasn't it? But you can see what I mean. This is a very large room that, like, when you first come in here, it's very empty. But then, like, as the level sort of unravels, it becomes a bit more of a chaotic area. And I like that. It's a large swarm of imps that have appeared out of nowhere. So now we're going to head to the we'll now head to the area with the spider mastermind. So the red door is behind here. Thank you. We don't see many revenants on this level, to be honest. Kind of surprised by that. I will say, like, this level is obviously not to everyone's taste, because this is a very, you have to explore this level to fully understand where you're meant to be going, because you would not, unless without years of experience, you wouldn't know where you're going. And obviously, because I've been playing this since I was a kid, you know, I know where I'm going, but I'm pretty sure newcomers will get lost and a bit frustrated at the lack of direction. But you don't really see many Doom levels with this kind of grand scale and ambition, even if it does lack the kind of, like, way of telling you where to go. Let's take out the Mancubus here. I do see that BFG over there, by the way. I think I know how to get to it, but we'll see in a second. First, let's take you down. So I think we have to go inside here. Oh, okay. There's some revenants for us. And there's an invulnerability. Probably going to want to grab that, I suspect. We'll take those down. I think this leads towards the BFG. I'm guessing it does. It's not marked as a secret, this, though, interestingly. See, I'm glad we got this invulnerability, because this would be... I hate crush puzzles. So take these guys down, grab that health there. Wow, I'm really glad we got this invulnerability, because we're really eating the roof there, aren't we? Wow, there's a lot of enemies. Oh, there's the secret, finally. So yeah, we have made our way to the BFG here. We'll never say no to a BFG. Definitely not. So as you can see, there's a Mancubus up there shooting at us. There's nothing really up here right now. So let's grab that health pack and let's head on ahead here. This is the lift. Take care of the Mancubus. So if I'm not wrong, I think the yellow key is at the back of the room here. Oh, okay, so that's activated some crushers here. That I just need to be very careful of. Oh, okay. So this has opened up these monster closets here. Thank God we have the BFG to make light work of this. But you can see if you didn't have the BFG here, then you'd have been fighting in the Crusher area, which would have made things a bit more difficult. Oh, okay. So you can see that room's now flooded with enemies as well. Again, we're going to make good use of the BFG here. We earned it. Yeah, we'll head to the yellow door, which is down here. Oh, that doesn't sound good. When you can hear enemies like that, you do wonder. Oh, wow, okay. So, as you can see, there's a bunch of enemies who've opened up over there. Take back what I said earlier. There's quite a few revenants on this level. Forgot about all these guys. Okay, I'm going to use the plasma rifle here. You can see there's a revenant down there as well. Wonder where he's come from. So no, we can't get through that way. I thought there was a door there to get through. Oh god, hello. Okay. We dealt with that crisis. Oh my gosh, okay. So there's a whole bunch of enemies here who've come out of the walls. Sorted. I will say that I feel like, again, and I said this on quite a few big levels, maybe could have put more monsters in when you're coming through here initially, but I'm guessing that they wanted to create the sense of like scale and wonder, and then slowly revealing all these monsters. So at least there's quite a few fun encounters here. Take out the mancubuses over there. So I think now we can head towards the exit of the level if we really want to. So if I'm not mistaken, I think a bunch more enemies have come into the level now as well. So I think I am... Will I go and fight them? Yeah, I will. Oh, hello. Oh god, hello. There's quite a few enemies here in there. We'll take out the mancubus here. I can hear a lot of enemies. Oh, hello. I feel like if this had been made like in the modern era, this would be more of a slaughter map. There'd be so many more enemies here. I feel like they've been a bit conservative on like the number of enemies that they've inserted into the level here. But then again, like I said, this is a 1995 map, so... Oh, hello. Slaughter maps weren't really a thing yet, at least not to my knowledge. But it's very well designed. I do, like I said, I like how this level is designed in a way that it encourages you to explore and sort of go looking around all the walkways to find all the good weapons. Could this have been broken into like 3 different levels? Probably, but I think that the way it's done here is quite interesting. Because you end up with like 3 distinct parts to the level. But there are things in this WOD that do impress me. So, for example, the way the enemies kind of all teleport in through the various teleporters on the walls. I do love the glass breaking mechanic. I don't know if I've ever seen that used in other WODs. I'd be interested to know if it has. Do let me know in the comments, because I think that would be pretty cool to check out. But as far as I'm aware, this was the first WOD I saw do that. So you can see again, this room's basically been repurposed for another fight here. My only complaint, I guess, is that if you were rushing towards the exit here, you wouldn't really need to do this fight, because this is kind of out of the way. I'm just coming here to sort of show you how the level fills up at the end with all these enemies. Oh, you can also see that there are enemies in that where that teleporter was that didn't activate earlier on. So I'm guessing it was only going to activate now. I also love some of the custom textures used. Like, I love those fans that they put over the doors there, and the mist used, like the steam things like this, because it kind of shrouds the enemies. It's there's some nice ideas going on here. Maybe they could have made it slightly small level, you know, and shown them off a bit better, but, you know, very impressive, to my mind anyway. It's quite well designed, this. And you can see again, this room's been repurposed for a fight. We'll take out the Mancubus here, grab all the ammo we can, and then we'll slowly make our way to the exit. Now, that red door on the left there, that's the exit, believe it or not. That's what I'm saying. One of the things I think that this level, that they could have done better with this level, is signpost the exit. They could have put like exit there, outside, but hey, you know. So yeah, you need the yellow key to get into the actual exit itself. And there's a fake wall there with a bunch of chain gunners in. I can hear an arch vial in the distance. I'm trying to work out where that is. I can hear it here, so let's have a quick look. You know what, since we've done the level, let's just see if I can see them on the minimap. Ah, there, you can see them there, running up and down. That's where the arch vial is there. That one that's moving really fast. I'm not going to go and kill it. Should I go and kill it? It's not worth it, is it? Anyway, this was Inner Circle. It's actually a really fun level for a 95 level. As I said, I played this a lot as a kid. This is one of those levels that I have very fond memories of. And, you know, I think it holds up. If it was made today, it would definitely be a slaughter map. There'd be way more monsters. And it would be way more intense. But, you know, for the time, great little level. And like I said, I never hear anyone talk about this one. This one's one of those WODs that I played as a kid. It kind of disappeared. No one ever talks about it. So I thought I'd do a video just to showcase that, you know, this is one of my favourite WODs as a kid, and I think it holds up, and I'm glad I got to show it. The download link for it is in the description, so do check it out, and I'll see you in the next video.